Here I am at Montreal International Airport. Getting out the camera because I need to get used to it, but what am I starting to do? I'm about to go to Greece. Athens, Greece, for the first few days. Thessaloniki, Mount Athos, Santorini. My first Greek experience. Right in the old country for Orthodox Christians all over the world. This is going to be a little bit of a pilgrimage for me, and also exploring the country itself. So I'm very much looking forward to it. Trying to get my camera nerves out of the way here in the Montreal airport where I have my first, or my only layover. Got another hour here, then a 9-hour flight over to Athens. I'll pick it up when y'all. Having sushi in the Montreal airport. So far, I spent like $50 on food here. It's one of the most expensive airports I've ever been to. Had a $15 forma, did not satiate me, so I got this sushi plate for like $30. So we're at $45 right now. Say $7 for this San Pellegrino. I'm probably gonna get like some snacks. So thanks, Canada. Hopefully I never made it. We're here, Athens, Greece, baggage claim area. Got a 9-hour flight from Montreal. I got maybe 3.5 hour sleep sessions in, so I'm not feeling too bad. I'm actually doing pretty good. So I'm about to find a bath and switch out into some better pants, some traveling pants, get some coffee, get a little snack, and keep it moving. I mean, Greece, baby. We are here in Athens, Greece, baby. Just got out of the metro. 45-minute trip from the airport. Hell yeah. Let's keep walking. One thing I know, I'm in pickpocket territory. So I gotta be on my P's and Q's around here. Keep my eyes open like CBS. That's one eye open. What the hell is this? I don't got time for that right now. I gotta find a restroom. And oh my god, look at all this. Oh. I gotta find a restroom, find some more coffee, and find where I'm going, where my Airbnb is. But oh shit, this is cool. I'm here at Menu Athens. Almost said Austin for a second. Menu Austin, no, Menu Athens. Probably spelling it absolutely, or pronouncing it absolutely incorrectly. I'm tired. I'm getting another Freddo Espresso. This will be my second Freddo Espresso. If you haven't had a Freddo Espresso, I suggest you pop on over to Athens, Greece on a weekend and just get one for yourself and hop back, because it's all you need when you get here. I'm about to pass out. But I'm doing good. Just took a walk, and after this little lunch, hearty lunch, I'm going to go to back to my Airbnb and see what I can do from there. Maybe I'll do the Acropolis today. I'm trying to do Acropolis, and then I got a Michelin star restaurant reservation waiting for your boy. See if I don't fall on my expensive meal asleep. Shout out to Menu. Look at this. I already took a bite, but poached egg, guacamole, sourdough bread. And over here in Europe, bread can't hurt me. They hold bread to higher standards around here. Other than that BS over in the US. So I'm gonna eat all the bread I can, guilt-free. Probably lose 10 pounds while I'm at it. Maybe not 10, maybe 5, but so good. Here I am in the bazaar of Greece. We call it bazaar. Got a few icons I would not buy here. Don't think they're the good ones. I think they're just here for tourists. Little knickknacks, little shops. Kind of cool. I don't know about cigarettes in front of St. Nick, but to each their own. You know what time it is? It is gelato time. When in Athens, you gotta do it, baby. Back in Europe, doing it big. No, right now I'm just killing time. I got 15 minutes so I can check in until my Airbnb. Not gonna lie, this non-early check-in is quite annoying. I've just been walking around with this luggage through cobblestone streets. I want to explore, but I'm tired of just carrying this thing around. So anyway, my Airbnb is literally just right down there. And I just gotta wait. But can't complain. Not a bad wait. Going up on a Thursday in my Airbnb finally. Pretty old school little loft. You can check out the room, looks like. No keys, don't want to lose those. On the 5th floor. What else I gotta do? I gotta open the door. Ooh, okay. You go out to the balcony, through the stairs, you go to the terrace. Let's try that out. There's the balcony, which is locked. And then it says, through these stairs, I go out to my room. So here we go. Let's go up these very small stairs with my suitcase. Oh, this is fun. All right. Yeah. Exercise. Let's do this. Holy hell. Okay. Alright. I made it. Look at that. Okay. And here I am. I ain't mad at you, as Tupac would say. Oh, there she is, baby. There's the beaut. There's why I bought this Airbnb in the first place. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm coming for you. I'm here. I made it. Here's my Airbnb. And then the views that were advertised are quite there. With the Acropolis. Now it's time to kind of soak it all in a little bit. I'm here, my first solo out of the country trip. Chose to do it in Athens, Greece. A little bit of a religious pilgrimage to the old country. Going to be seeing a lot of cool things while I'm on this trip. Monasteries, of course, going to Mount Athos. How blessed can I be? How lucky can one man get? So, yeah. Going to clean up, go to the Acropolis, and have a Michelin star dinner, go to bed, and go to Meteora. Got a day trip to Meteora tomorrow. I'm excited for that. Yeah, man. It's going to be an adventure. Beautiful, beautiful day in the streets, the alleyways of Athens, Greece. Heading to the Acropolis. Getting excited, baby. Let's go. So cool. So charming. Very nice. If I'm not mistaken, this is where Baldwin Bankrupt went to for dinner on his last Athens video. The roof garden. I'm pretty darn sure this is the same place. Baldwin Bankrupt was here. My inspiration. Here we are at the Parthenon. Hell yeah. How old? I'm kind of left without words. One, because I can't believe I'm here. Two, I really have to use the restroom. And three, it's kind of hot. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Absolutely incredible. Surreal. They don't make history back home where I'm from quite like this. So it says here on this board that there was a explosion that happened during 1687 that reduced most of the Parthenon to ruins, which is why it's in the state it's in now. There's been some efforts ongoing, and then the renewed restoration works finally kicked back up in 1983, and it's still a lot in progress, as you can see. So kind of a shame of the bombardment, but at least a lot of it's still here. You see some of the restoration works. Which is incredible. Look at the views. I mean, bless you. So what's behind me is called the Erechtheion. And this was finished in this construction in 406 BC. Excuse me? What? Guys, I'm honestly not joking in a way. Like, the American mind cannot comprehend this age. Truly. I don't understand how this is still here, or much of this, or much of the other things that we're going to be seeing later on in the trip. Mind-boggling. truly amazing. Walk up these steps, get to the flag.
I need donuts before the drinks.
With all the other tourists. Here it is. Greek flag, and check this out. This is the theater. This is actually where the play Hamilton first originated. I read that in a U.S. history book in middle school. Shout out Matt DeSales. But yeah, pretty neato. Looks like they're doing some construction on it, making it better. Maybe we can get back to you know, seeing Billy Joel here or something like that.
The governor of the territory of modern Syria. Here to us, to Athens, he gave us a lot of money. So we used his money to build many public buildings.
Now at the Theater of Dionysius, and as you may be able to see, a little cat. A lot of cats around here. A lot of cats. I'm here for it. I, for one, am absolutely here for it. Let's check out this little guy. So we can get a better view. Another cat up there. Man, I'm really glad I didn't do this trip when I was in middle school. I've just been bored with all the rocks. But now, to me, they're not just rocks. And we're here with more slabs, more stones. I guess these were ones that need to be, well, I don't know exactly. This one looks like the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, the Jeff Bridges character. Statue of Paposolinos from the Roman stage of the Theater of Dionysus. Oh, Davy Jones. That was his name, right? It's been a while. Looks like Paposolinos is the man of the hour of this little place. Ooh, a chair. Let's go check out the chair. So yeah, I got some time to kill, guys, for my din-din. I mean, I'm getting hungry. I'm working up an appetite. Could probably use some water. But what time is it? It's about, yeah, got 2 hours, 45 minutes. Let me check out this chair. Marble seat, probably from the Panathenaic Stadium. Yeah, when they say it's all Greek to me, that's not just a saying. Greek is tough. It's probably tougher. Probably couldn't speak, I don't know, what are that Star Trek languages. I forgot to mention, when I got the gelato, 2 scoops, delicious scoops. Got a limon and I forgot what the other one was. Like some vanilla, French vanilla sort of thing. $5. I went and got a bottle of water, 50 cents. Yeah, we're already doing so much better than that country that shall not be named for the rest of the trip. So much better. There, guy. Here, Ken. So I'm going to find the prison of Socrates. I'm coming across a few different little interesting things here. This is a chapel of some sort. Not a whole lot of people behind here, thank God. But I guess I got a little chapel there. More steps. I was planning on not showering again before my dinner, but I'm kind of debating. Do I just show up as I am? The American tourist that I am, kind of smelling? Or do I try to dress up? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Got a runner out here. Where is this prison at? Imagine this is your jogging commute. This is where you get your exercise on this trail. And you just jog by the prison of Socrates. Yeah, no big deal. I just drive by a lake named after a first lady. In the lake, if you dip your toe in it, you might lose your toe from all the chemicals. But here it's like, yeah, let me just take a jog past ancient history. Philosophers that helped create Western civilization. You know, no big deal. No big deal. Nike, am I right? I'm locked up, they won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Oh, they won't let me out. I'm locked up, let me out. They won't let me out, but Aristotle is somewhere free. Oh, why couldn't it have been me? Oh shit, there's an echo in here. Let me try that again. So we're at the gateway to Olympian here. And these columns, once you get up closer, are pretty massive. So let's have a look. It was €8 to get in here, which is, I guess, not that much. I gotta be honest, like, this is cool. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. But I guess it's kind of sad. A lot of it's, oh my god, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I sneezed. What I was gonna say is, this is definitely dope, but with what's left standing of it, could we have done €4? But hey, it's pretty cool. The detail, the strength. It's unbelievable how they even did it in the first place. Pretty amazing. Don't get me wrong. This is cool. This is impressive. But there's a lot cooler things coming up along the way of the trip. The monastery is going to Meteora tomorrow. Oof. Thessaloniki, Church of Saint Demetrios. Oh, Agina, Saint Nectarios. Pray for us. Man, might give a little sneak peek what I'm talking about. Maybe you don't understand. That's all right. It's okay. Probably wouldn't have either. A while back. Probably thought this would be the coolest thing to see. Not even this incomplete structure, even the Parthenon. I think there's things that are coming up along the strips that will beat the you know what out of the Parthenon. So let's see if I can go to a little sneak peek, maybe. These are the Roman bathhouses, what's left of them, and I heard they used to have some fun in there. You know what's more fun? Praying in a church. Here we are, the Metropolitan Cathedral of the Annunciation. Absolutely spectacular from the outside. Huge. This is probably the biggest Orthodox church I've ever been to. And now I'm about to go inside. This is incredible.
The Metropolitan Cathedral of the Annunciation, also known as the Metropolis of Athens, serves as the central cathedral of the Archbishopric of Athens and all of Greece. Construction began on December 25, 1842, under the orders of King Otto and Queen Amelia. The project took 20 years to complete, with its walls built using marble from 72 demolished churches. The cathedral was officially dedicated on May 21, 1862, in honor of the Annunciation of the Mother of God. Architecturally, it's a three-aisle dome basilica measuring approximately 40 meters long, 20 meters wide, and 24 meters high. Inside the cathedral lie the tombs of St. Philothea of Athens and St. Gregory V, Patriarch of Constantinople, who was martyred during the Greek War of Independence in 1821.
Now at the Ziller's Roof Garden Michelin star restaurant in the heart of Athens, Greece. Check out my views. There's a Metropolitan Cathedral in the Acropolis that I was just at. I'm soaking it all in on a nice little sunset. Great way to start this trip off. Yeah, I'm mad chilling right now. This cocktail is the most amazing thing I've ever had in my life. I would drink this by the liter. It's incredible. I probably have drank it too fast because I wanted to move on to wines. I'm about to get a wine from Santorini. It might be the same wine I get later on when I go to Santorini, but I figured I probably won't remember which one I got by the time I get there. So it won't matter. We're just having fun. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Y'all, check this out. It's the cutest little hot dog. Oh my god, look at it. That ain't no hot dog. That hit a little different. I mean, come on now. I pray for my enemies. You know, Jeezy once said, my PO said I need a 9 to 5, but I already got a job, and that's staying alive. Come on. Today's the day from Meteora Thrones. The trip to Meteora, seeing the monasteries. Giant group tour, like 3 huge tour buses full of people. I'm curious to know how many people on these tours are actually Orthodox and doing the same thing I'm doing, or they're just here for the ride. But having a double espresso right now, having one of these little pizza pastries. It's aight, but got a little nap in on the bus. Somewhat comfortable, is what it is, but right now just charging my phone, getting ready for the day, and yeah, come to, I think this is Macedonia travel stop. All right, one more food stop. We're here at Meteora. You can see it.
Can you just show me if your name is on my list by any chance?
Not on yours. It's on the female.
Okay, go
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you.
Yeah, here at Meteora. Got some food. Chicken, little Greek salad. I bought this as an extra add-on, lunch add-on for the tour. I think it's worth it. Got this nice little Greek deli. So yeah, about a 5.5 hour journey up to here from Athens. A very hot bus, a very stuffy, hot bus. It's one of those things where it's like, all right, you're on vacation, you're just gonna go with the flow, but if I was in a hotter bus, like in Bangladesh or something like that, when there's like no AC, I'd probably much rather prefer that. Excuse me while I move. Much easier to come over here. Yeah, if I was like in Bangladesh or India and there's like a bus with no AC and I was doing that, like, well, you know, I'm here. Kind of what I expect. But when there's like a little bit of AC, and it's just like just enough where you're not dying to sweat, but you're also just super uncomfortable. But anyhow, I ain't gonna let it get me down, because we up on the top of these volcano structures, I believe, in Meteora. These monasteries are. I'm very much looking forward to this experience.
And now we're gonna pass through the second part of the village. And there is a rumor that says, when this area it was occupied by the Ottomans for 400 years, a Muslim couple went down there on the foothill of the rock, and they wanted to cut down some for the monks, start to build monasteries on the top of the rock.
There you can see 3 out of the 6 of the monasteries. We're gonna visit that one now, Lusano. In the middle, it's the monastery of Varla, and all the way down, it's the...
Here we are, Meteora. Right behind me, you can see one of the biggest monasteries, a convent, a nunnery, and it's hard to see, but behind us is another one that we'll be going to. And then you can kind of see it. It'll be St. Nicholas. Wonderful, wonderful views behind us. Truly incredible sight. Lots of rock climbers, our guy was telling us, come out here. You can hike 900 walking trails. And yeah, I'm excited to go in. Very, very excited to go in. Cave back there. Here we are at the Great Meteoran Monastery, by far the biggest monastery in Meteora. Huge. Absolutely magnificent. I'm about to have a look inside. So excited. Feels actually quite nice out here compared to the very hot and stuffy bus that I was subject to. Seems like we're going down some stairs to go up some stairs. It'd be great if I could find a little man's room somewhere around here. I'm sure there might be one inside. It seems to be a place where people leave their prayer request, a donation for the saint. I'm going to probably leave one myself. It's just so exciting.
hallo de echo's hier. Hallo de echo's hier.
Just to give you a little indicator on who's on this tour group. The guide asks, who's heard of Mount Athos? I was the only one on the bus to raise their hand. So, yeah. But it's amazing people get to learn about this. Come see it.
The holy monastery of Great Meteora is the largest and oldest of the monasteries perched on the towering rock pillars of Meteora, Greece. It was founded in the 14th century by Saint Athanasius the Meteorite and later expanded by Saint Joseph of Meteora, a former Serbian prince who gave up his royal life to join the monastic community. Both saints are buried there, and their legacy lives on in this incredible place. Along with its rich spiritual history, the monastery is home to a small museum filled with rare icons, manuscripts, and fascinating artifacts that give you a real sense of Orthodox monastic life and Greek history. You can also visit the old refectory, now an exhibition space, and the stunning main church, dedicated to the Transfiguration of Christ, covered in beautiful 16th century frescoes that are true works of art.
So it's just been just about an hour here in the monastery. I went into the chapel, it was beautiful. No photos, videos allowed in there. Museum with all the icons of the different centuries also. No video or photo allowed in there, but just really peaceful, really wonderful to see the history, all the old history that we don't have the privilege of quite yet having in America. I did ask one of the employees if I could go see the skulls of the monks. They said no. That was like a resounding no. Being here with a lot of tourists, it's I don't want to say it takes away from the experience. I don't think it does. I don't think it has, but it's just interesting kind of be on the other side now, where people are just checking this out for the tourism aspect of it, of Greece, and you're here for like a deeper purpose. I can only imagine how Catholics feel when we go to their museums in Italy and things like that. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna go to the gift shop and try to find some things from my godfather, maybe a couple other people, and someone just threw up. Just get out of the gift shop. Made out like a bandit. Not really. What I should have done is converted more USD to euros to ball out a little more, but limited time. Got more opportunities along the way. Going to Athos, so probably spend most of my euros there. But got in some icons, got some honey, got some balsamic vinegar. I'm just amazed with all the beauty. You can see the caves where the hermits were. Maybe still are. It's a little wet. Gotta be careful coming down the stairs. I gotta make it to the bus before they leave without me. They better not. Now we're going up the nunnery. Nice little workout. At least it feels good though. That bus is so hot. I was the last one on the bus. 5 minutes late. My bad.
Oh my goodness.
Just got lost in the grace. Kingdom of heaven is taken by steps. A lot of steps. Still climbing up.
Nagdi-disturbo sa atin eh. Dito ka. Dito ka. Yan.
Wow. Much bigger bookstore. Whoa.
This period is Jesus Christ from Jesus. Yes. Christos Anesti. Christos, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Stopped here at this very scenic view. You recognize it from Game of Thrones. Absolutely gorgeous. So that in the background is Holy Trinity Monastery. Does not look very accessible to us. There's no gift shop in there. It's just the purpose is what it is. I'm glad it doesn't have a gift shop because I probably spent enough already. I'm probably gonna have to ship some items back so that my luggage isn't overweight, which is fine. I'm bringing back all the gifts. So behind us there, it's the monastery of St. Stephen, our last monastery stop. Love this so far. Over here there's the tallest rock in Meteora. It has a hermitage on top, but apparently no one lives up there, but check it out. So if you want to climb up that to see the hermitage, you have to climb 3 hours, and I think you have to hike an additional 2. If I got that right, 5 hours in total. So yeah, dedicated climbers can go up there and see the hermitage. Maybe there'll be a hermit, who knows? Maybe it's a little secret. But yeah, these caves are amazing. It's like a little taste of Athos almost. I've never been to Athos, but I will, and I feel like this is a little prep. Now going into St. Stephen's Monastery, which holds the skull of St. Haralambos, Charalambos, priest that was born in 89 AD. Yeah, I got a cheat sheet here. Bite me. Died 202 AD. ADD. Little projection there. 80. But yeah, it's funny hearing them talk about a skull in there. I can't wait to venerate it. People are probably freaked out. Pretty funny. But there's a lot of nuns in here. I think 34 nuns, the third largest convent in Greece, if I heard right from the guide. So here it is.
If you've seen that for the first time, all the way they're pronounced through, tough. Okay. Through and tough. Imagine the word. They sound the word.
Should have just waited. Till the last monastery. Look at all these icons. Look at this. Incredible. Gold plated. €110 for that. Should have transferred more USD. Beautiful. I think I have some euros left. Might as well just ball the rest of it out. So these are the bells. I get rung when it's time to go into the service. I'm about to go inside right now. No photos, no videos. So that time I got a little bolder. I took a little video inside. Took a picture of the skull of St. Harlambus. Venerated it. Asked for his prayers. It is a beautiful, beautiful garden. Very peaceful. Very peaceful. Check this out. I don't want to become desensitized to this. This is truly incredible. A last picture on this tour.
You can see the white. It's on the inside because it's representing the mystery.
People are climbing up the rocks. These beautiful, beautiful views.
That's crazy. Look at this.
So cool. Look at God. Just look at him. It's pretty great to come up to early in the morning without any other sound except for the birds. Just sit out here. Go up this rock.
Videót csinálok.